Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today, quick intro. We're installing some stuff, so we're on the way to the shop. 034 Motorsport, sway bar, and end links. If you guys new to the channel, it's the first video you've ever seen. We do car stuff. We modify cars. We do things with cars. We drive them. We do stuff to them. I don't know. Browse the channel. All my videos are free. So go see what else we do. And if you like it, then hit subscribe. I won't ask for it right now without earning it. Without further ado, let's go straight to the install. Let's go have some fun at the shop. Catch you guys there. Every single install, we got to ask our professional Rory. Ease of installation, 1 through 10. What are we thinking for the average Joe?
The average Joe, I give it a 3.
3 out of 10.
I mean, there's one bolt that's kind of tough to reach, but if you got an extension, you'll be good. So,
cool.
This is definitely not one I would pay to get done.
No.
As long as you got a pry bar and some basic knowledge, these are buttered. So
cool. Well, you heard it from the man. You can do this at home.
Yeah.
It's easier if you have a way to get the car in the air.
It's easier with a hoist. Everything's easier with a hoist when I can sit like this.
Right. But could you do this with Rhino ramps if you got under there with the creeper?
Absolutely.
Cool. This is the coldest Gatorade you'll ever feel. It was in my car overnight.
Gosh.
Oh no, not frozen. It's the perfect. I think it's 37 degrees. Mixed merchandise. Does that mean that t-shirt came? He texted me about it yesterday. I said it's a B9S4.
Oh, it's your shirt?
Yes! I said, I literally texted him, I go, if you want another, I'll buy you another. What a goofball.
Yeah, like Kevin already has this one.
I do not have that one. We both have an 034 shirt.
Yeah, yours has the just 034, right?
Yeah, and it has an RS3 on the back.
That's what it is.
Which doesn't make sense.
No.
But 034, if you're watching this, I commented correctly guessing what t-shirt would come, and you said you were going to give some away to people who guessed correctly. I think I had to pay full price for that shirt. That's all right.
Pretty fair.
Ooh, all right. So what do we got? We got the sway bar itself, and then the end links.
Bushings in there.
Now this is a really popular upgrade for people. It's going to tighten up the rear end. It's going to have better handling, less roll.
You got a factoring sport diff in the rear, which is going to want to swing. And Evan is going to track the heck out of this car. So we want it as tight as possible everywhere. So
cool.
We're gonna do these, and then we're gonna do the front trans mounts, diff mounts. Eventually the sway bars in the front. Yeah, just tighten up the chassis.
Cool. All in the works.
Yep.
And this is a good starting point.
Oh yeah.
What's the magic number?
16.
16.
Love it. These sway bars, like most sway bar links, when you go to loosen the nut, it's most likely going to spin that bolt. Luckily, Audi was nice, and they put an actual head on the back of it, so you don't have to stick an Allen key in the thread. So just put a open box wrench on the back and loosen the front.
It does make it easy. There we go.
Like that. Do that. And then as soon as you pull these bolts out, the sway bar is going to want to pop up. So you're going to need a pry bar to hold it down. Like that. This side, same thing. Just give it the tension it needs to get out. Pull that bolt out. And then you're all set. You can take your sway bar off now. These brackets are coming off.
Okay.
These are getting replaced with those billet ones that they sent.
Got it.
And upgraded. I'm assuming poly bushings. Let's see if this actually works. Nice.
Oh, like a charm. That'll loosen things up.
Yeah. So, let's see if we can finagle this without dropping the exhaust. I might just pull this because it's so easy.
Oh, you can't just give that a little twist
I don't want to
or
break any plastic.
I don't doubt you even for a second, Rory. I think you got this. Oh, come on, come on.
All right, you in fact
Look at that.
can do it. It just takes some finagling.
There we go. So that's the old one.
Pro tip, pull it out towards the front of the car.
I wish we had a scale. We could weigh stuff.
Whoa, this is much heavier.
It's heavier?
Oh yeah.
It's a little more rigid, stiff. That's what we want.
Like 50% thicker.
Let's do a quick side-by-side comparison.
Whoa.
Ooh.
That is not even comparable.
That just sounds better. A little sound test for the people at home. Jeez.
Sturdy.
That's gonna stiffen up the rear. Who doesn't love a good stiff rear end? Ooh.
Wow.
We got some
3.4 is doing it all, man.
some nice parts.
They got grease zerks on their bushings.
They got what?
Grease zerks.
Grease? Zerks?
So you can grease so that this bushing doesn't dry out.
Oh.
It's pretty tight. That is nice. Seals that grease in there. That is sweet. Super lube. I'm guessing they want me to pre-apply that. That's some good lube. I'm actually gonna put the bar on without those on because of how easy they were to slip on.
Okay. Just a little easier to maneuver over the exhaust and whatnot.
Gives me some space. Makes it so I don't have to worry about these falling off and whatnot. Here. Over. And like that. Whoa.
There we go.
Yeah, like that. So I'm not gonna fully tighten these down until I get the sway bar end links on and everything tight there.
Okay.
Because otherwise I'm gonna have a heck of a time trying to line everything up.
Noted. So what's next?
These bad boys. This
Sweet.
is your sway bar end link.
They call them sway bar end links because they
Really
link the end of the sway bar.
Correct term is anti-sway bar.
You know what? Now that you mention it, that is what it's for.
Yep.
That is the purpose. Would there be any benefit to not having a sway bar?
No.
Maybe you're
Car
trying
like-
to roll.
If you're driving a Jeep Wrangler on 40s, yeah, there's some advantages to not having a sway bar.
But not in most practical applications.
On a track car, you need that sturdiness. Basically, without a rear roll bar, the rear end is gonna, on turns, lift and lower.
So we shouldn't
With
prank
every
Evan
turn.
and just leave him without a sway bar. That would be probably not very cool.
Slightly dangerous prank.
It's just a
I
prank,
mean, it's
bro.
just a prank, bro.
The prank.
Do this, and you just set your locking screw to wherever you want this to lock to, which is sweet.
Wow.
You got the same thing going on. You got a through bolt with a nut on the end. So
Okay.
get your wrench on the backside, fit this through, finagle it.
Ooh.
I've got an extension and a swivel head.
The access we're trying to get is right here, that guy. Which is proving to be difficult because we got that in the way.
Oh, there it goes.
So that was the line right there.
Yeah, that's the line. All right, this changed the difficulty to a 4. Nut.
And she'll just wiggle right out.
Yep, bolt will probably stay in there. Lined up perfectly. I'm gonna pull this down and put it on the other side of the sway bar so I don't have any extra tension on it. Now it's loose. Put your nut back on. Finger tight, and then tighten it down. Remember, don't tighten any of these bolts because we want to be able to move stuff around before we torque everything down.
Got it.
So, that's on.
And that just slipped on over pretty easy when you put it
Yeah,
on.
it went right. I mean, it's perfect. Like,
Cool.
couldn't get better than that. Take your washer and nut. Because I didn't tighten these, I'm totally able to wiggle this by hand, which you will never be able to do once those are tight.
Oh.
So this way, I can line my bolt up. Super easy.
Very cool.
And then I'll tighten the nut right here when I'm done. Now we're at the point everything's installed. I'm gonna start tightening stuff down. First, I'm going to hit top of the sway bars. No, first I'm gonna hit bottom of the sway bars, top of the sway bars, and then we're gonna hit the mounts.
Cool.
Because these don't really move. I'm gonna go like this, put my ratcheting wrench on there, and eventually it's probably gonna wanna spin that ball joint in there. So, I'm gonna put this on the end so that nothing spins.
Huh.
So what I'm doing is holding the bolt still while I rotate the nut, but the bolt's on a socket, so it can spin.
Understood.
All right, bottoms are tight. We're gonna do the tops, and we're gonna hit these. Kevin's gonna hold a wrench.
Oh yeah, baby. I'm easing my way into the wrenching lifestyle. Oh yeah, I start to feel her now.
Well,
No, we don't need that.
yeah, that is tight. All right. Move to the other side, do the same thing. Wiggle that boy out. Just want to make sure it's locked in so that this can't spin and cause your sway bar to come loose. That one's tight. And that one's tight. And then zip these down, you're good to go. And that's it.
Cool. Oh, that is on there.
Oh yeah, she is not swaying. And impact's kind of weak when I tighten stuff down, so I like to double check everything by hand. Obviously there's no torque spec for your anti-sway bar bushing bracket, but you'll know when they're tight.
All right, we're finished. And it looks quite good. Everything's on there tightened up. And that thing is so stiff, holy cow. Big upgrade, huge performance upgrade as far as like rear end, anti-sway technology. Everybody,
Stiffness upgrades!
everybody runs these. So if you're tracking your car or you just want it to roll less, definitely the upgrade you need. Big thank you to Rory for doing the install today. Big thank you to 034 because their parts are awesome and car parts are cool. They have really good installation guides on their website and everything is like super easy when you order this stuff. So I think these came in what, a week? We ordered them and they showed up? Yeah, a week. So shipping was great, 100% satisfied. So to actually see the performance difference on this car, it would be difficult to like go measure, I don't know, swayness. This car will be on the track here in the springtime. So I guess maybe we'll do a video then. We got a lot of goodies for this car, 034, that are on the way. So this is just one of the upgrades and it's definitely a big one. If you guys want to see the progression on this car, see the upgrades here in the near future, make sure to hit subscribe. Until next time, we'll see you.